All right, we're headed to the grocery store.
Alright, respirators on. All the things that you encounter in a grocery store, whether it be like the chemicals from the cleaning aisle, laundry detergents, or things that people are wearing on their person, that all can cause massive allergic reactions for me. So this respirator keeps me going. It's a closed circuit, so the air goes in, gets filtered, and goes back out. Sometimes I even wear gloves, depending on where I go.
I was given 30 days to live. I was at a point where a sip of water was like swallowing razor blades. I had nothing safe to eat or drink. I was wasting away. Could you imagine cooking food that could literally kill you? Now I'm going to tell you the story of how I became the allergy chef. I have more than 200 food allergies, food intolerances. I've got so many symptoms. We're talking things like headaches, the feeling of swallowing razor blades, your intestines doing literal backflips on you. Some of those are contact and airborne allergy responses, which means if I breathe in the particles or if I touch them, I can have anywhere between mild to severe to anaphylactic type responses to those foods. One of the things that my handy dandy respirator helps with. It actually allows me to leave the house safely, and it also allows me to cook and bake with certain ingredients. This is what the average meal for me looks like. I cook all of my meat this way. It's just plain meat cooked in a hot pan, no oil, no nothing of that nature, and salt. That's it. I have had symptoms from food, honestly, my entire life. I was always a sick child. It was incredibly isolating. I have like so many clear memories of throwing up after eating like very distinct foods. I was taken to doctors. There was about a 3-year period where I was essentially like just trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with me, and nothing ever worked. There were a few specialists who stood by me and they were like, let's see if we can figure this out. Nobody ever really figured it out. So then I started doing food trials and I failed miserably, wildly, spectacularly, every food trial. I was so sick. After about 50 food trials, I was like, you know what, guys? Let's just assume this is true, that those results were right, and let's see what happens when I remove all the food. Everything changed. Just from eliminating the food. I could go outside again and not feel like I was dying. I became a chef. I wanted to change the world for people who, quite honestly, are excluded by the world. I am currently wrapping up a new cookbook. It's super exciting. It's fast and easy dinners for people with food allergies. Kids as old as 12 years old who had never had cake before until I came along. That's what I do. I'm here to show people, like, you can have a space at the table. Being a chef with food allergies is sometimes hilarious because I get these wild ideas, like barbecue muffins. I'd also say it's isolating because I can't really talk about food. I can only talk about what I think food is like. The feedback that I get from the food that I cook oftentimes is just like mind-blowing.
I just want people with restricted diets to realize they have so many options.
My main mission as a chef is to change the world one bite at a time.
I am Seen. Are you?